University. Coming off a big win, our first win in the MAC against the Archon Zips in an amazing goal line stand right there at the end of the game, fourth quarter. Stopped them 4 plays in a row. But this week, we take on the Bowling Green Falcons, maybe, in another potential rain game. But it gives us a great opportunity to compete in the MAC. On paper, based off the overalls we see here, potentially a weaker opponent, but you never know. They could have some sort of secret weapon that could absolutely ruin us. But we shall see that momentarily. We enter the Bowling Green Stadium. They kind of give Browns vibes, but a little bit brighter orange. And here comes our Sacramento State team coming out onto the field. The rain does not appear to be falling just yet. But here we go. Bowling Green. Solid quarterback. Cutter Bowley. 79 overall junior. Decent speed. How's his accuracies looking? Pretty strong arm and good accuracies. Looking pretty good across the board. I mean, maybe not elite in anywhere, but very, very promising. You have a solid running back room, 278s and an 80. Here we go. Oh, wow. All right. Well, here's the big weakness for this team. They have one pretty solid receiver who I believe will be pretty good if he remains here. He also has great agility, acceleration, and change of direction. But outside of him, oh my, slow and probably terrible hands. 2 freshmen, one's 5'8", one's 6'4". That is not going to fare well for Bowling Green. Pretty solid tight end, though. Pretty weak offensive line outside their left guard. Here's their edge rushers don't seem to be anything to fear. Maybe Samuel Dosos, whatever, a freshman with his speed can make an impact. Thankfully, this is not a strong D-line. Their middle linebackers are pretty solid. You got one pretty solid, maybe upper tier for the MAC cornerback. 93 speed and 95 SL. But once again, outside of him, it looks a little lackluster. And then they have decent safeties across the board. Essentially a solid kicker. But that I see some potential for us to take advantage of certain spots. But paper's one thing, gameplay is another. Sacramento State will start, and we decide to take a touchback. Wise decision. Something, for whatever reason, we don't seem like we like to do. Caleb Odom come off his biggest game for us. Hopefully he can pick up where he left off, just like Williams did last season. Here we go. Rainey to start. Solid gain of 3. Conklin. Let's see how he fares. Ooh, Do not like to see that. Offensive line is showing some struggles in the run game, and already it's 3rd and 7. Conklin under duress. He gets rid of it. But he had no chance of getting it to receiver, and we're going to go 3 and out. Very unfortunate. A solid punt. Basically nothing on the return. But not how we want to start our game. And it appears that this quarterback tight end connection could be something to fear. Which makes sense. They have one solid receiver and then weakness throughout the board. They got a good running back as well. Running back room. Oh my, what a hit. Wow, Howard just obliterated that receiver. Maybe it was the tight end. 3rd and 7. Pressure. He's being forced. And just like us, 3 and out after only 3 yards of net yardage. A way better punt, though, for Bowling Green. Wow, Rainey slips free. Gets us up to the 24. Do we try to give Rainey the football? I think we shouldn't lose faith. Oh my, what a stiff arm. But for no gain, probably loss of half a yard. Saw some good blocks, but not good enough. This has been a rough start to Rainey's day. And once again, it's 3rd and long. Conklin steps up, throws dangerous, and Moses hangs on. I thought Conklin might have thrown a pick there. Wow, what a catch by Moses for the first down of not either team. Conklin got to get rid of it smartly. Odin outruns and jukes defenders. Here we go. Bowling Green is in shock. They have to use the timeout. They're trying to figure out what happened. The last 2 plays have been catastrophes for this Bowling Green defense. They've shut down the run so far, but Rainey looks to change that, but he will not. Just another 2 yards. Conklin drops back, looking, zig route. It's our second slot receiver. Screen set up, nearly picked. Thankfully, we are in field goal range. And it is good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad. He'll bring it out from inside his own.
Sacramento strikes first. But now the defense hopes we don't continue this copycatting. It's only been one drive of it, though. Good defense, but not enough for Houston. A good catch by the Bowling Green receiver. Squeeze it out. Minimal gain. Nearly jumped was Genty. Oh, man, come on. Found a receiver in between 3, perhaps 4 defenders. Big gain. Another wide open man. Oh, this isn't good. They're closing in on a red zone trip. Howard fills the gap quickly, just 2 yards.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Ooh, good defense there. Williams sets up a 3rd and 8. Can we get Bowling Green off the field? He's stepping up, looking wide open. It's not looking good. He finds his tight end, his favorite weapon. It's a 1st and goal scenario, a good start. Hoping for a similar scenario that we had last week. And it appears they're going Wildcat. Jumped off sides. They gained 2 yards either way, but they'll probably accept this and get another down half the distance.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football.
Quarterback keeps. What are we doing? He should have been lit up. Instead, he's allowed to walk into the end zone. Like, look at that. 96. Allowed a free touchdown to the Bowling Green quarterback on the ground. Bowling Green has answered, taking the lead with a touchdown. We're going to take it out. Foolish decision. We just don't have the athletes back there. I try to put in best, like some speed and whatnot, but maybe that wasn't wise. Burrow has a chance here. Oh my. It goes out of bounds. They're going to review it. I believe he was down. He was. We'll lose about half a yard after the fumble will be reversed.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Conklin, screen pass, Rainey. He has a lane. Offensive lineman does get the block. Rainey's the biggest play of the game. He's been held in check. He's going to take a handoff once again. He's 2 yards. Conklin goes empty. It's a quarterback draw. It actually works. Outrunning multiple defenders and gets up past midfield. Biggest run of the game for 21. And not by someone you would think. It's Conklin. Announcer, that is the quarterback. Oh, foolish decision. Thankfully, it just lands incomplete. Swings it out. Burrell, no gain. Promising drive may be coming to an end. 3rd and 10. Outside of field goal range. Hardy has it. Can't outrun the last defender. We are going to go for it. I believe this is a wise decision. A risky one, but we got this close. We got to try. Conklin. Oh, come on, dude. Step up in the pocket and just take off. You ended games like this last year where you kept running around in circles. Good start to the drive. Defense has to pick up for our folly on offense. Interesting play. Just a few yards. It sets up a 3rd. 3rd and 6. No pressure all day. Floating. Thankfully, it's broken up. We do force the punt. Rainey won't have a chance. We're going to let it bounce. Touchback.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Sacramento State.
Conklin, I need you to be a little bit smarter. Rainey, big run. Finally, he gets something to go. We're going to feed Rainey again. Less opportunity this time. Gets 3. Swings it out to Moses. He had no chance. Loss of a yard. Sets up another 3rd and long. I mean, you can't blame Conklin for that. That's just the play design. Wide open man. It's Odin. Couldn't make that man miss, but that's a big gain. Odin is starting to show that he could have big play potential. 2 catches for 53 yards, I believe it was. Screen pass, Hardy. Short gain, 3 yards.
Send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg.
Swings it out. Odin thankfully keeps his feet in and fights upfield. Makes it a 3rd or short. Rainey can't find a hole. Oh man, we're going to go for it again. I don't know. This is smart, but a field goal is the safe option. Thankfully, we actually went for it. I was hesitant. And Franquez, I believe, our second slot, makes the catch for the 1st down. Quarterback draw. It's successful again. Smart, Conklin smartly goes down to the ground. 2nd and short. Rainey takes it, outruns the defender. Should have cut inside. Loss of 3. 3rd and long. No one's there. He takes the sack. Field goal team has to come out. And hopefully he can hit this from the right hash mark. He will. 6-7. Should have been a touchdown drive, though.
You're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is on fire. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Oh, Cartheon almost had a big play there. But he got chipped. Thankfully, still a tackle for loss.
Looking to pass. It's Bowley.
Good defense there. Williams, I thought he had a chance to pick that off. 3rd and 11. Can we get them off the field? Someone needs to step up. Howard, please. No. Quarterback has some wheels. You can't give him that much room. There's no reason he should have converted that. D-line has to do better. Carver, a little bit of pressure. Forces him to throw quickly for short gain. We're getting late in the second quarter. Swings it out. They got some blocks, but he will not get there. Only got a yard. Sets up a 3rd and 7. Huge opportunity for the defense. They're going to let... Oh, I thought he was going to run. You got to be kidding me, Williams. What was that? Embarrassing. You let him catch that over your head and then bully you to the ground. That was shameful. Should have been an easy pass breakup. Instead, Bowling Green may score a touchdown. Just shy of the red zone. One more play before the 2-minute. Unless it's incomplete. Which it is. Like, we couldn't have done that last play? Come on. You get mossed deep down the field. Quarterback keeps. He's too fast. 1st and goal. That should never have happened. Oh, 29 knew he got a pick there. Boley was just going to run it. He had opportunity. Thankfully, we shut that down. Sacramento will use a timeout, trying to conserve time for the offense. 3rd and goal. Really can't allow a touchdown here. It would really hurt. Easy sack. Thankfully, or well, unfortunately, we couldn't force a fumble. Lyman is having mixed feelings about the defense's performance. Bowling Green will go back up 4. We're going to attempt to return. Get out to the 20. I suppose I'll take it. Got 99 seconds to make something happen. A decent start to Moses. 6 yards. The first down is the critical need we have. No one's open. Don't like that. Burrow had terrible separation. Failed to catch it. Probably for the better. As long as we pick up the 1st down. If not, thankfully Odin fought for that. If we didn't, Bowling Green would have had another opportunity. Floating downfield. It's Odin. And he gets out of bounds at the 40. We have a huge chance now. Still outside field goal range, but hopefully we go for a touchdown. We have the time for it. Try to catch him off guard with a rainy run. We have 1 timeout. A minute to go. Under a minute now. Conklin looking. Take off. Throws dangerous. Moses holds on. Very impressive catch. Don't use that timeout yet. Down to 30 seconds. Conklin takes it. Wow, that defensive tackle got destroyed. And Moses, after making an amazing catch, dropped the easy one on the sideline. That's a big drop there. Foolish. It's better he dropped that. That would have wasted most of the time we have left. 3rd and 10. Oh, they're taking the field goal. At least we're getting points as long as our kicker can knock it through. We have to get better in the red zone. That would take us to half, but Bowling Green's going to get ball. I know, he just doesn't have range, you know. We can't hype him up too much when you're maximum field goal range is like the 32-yard line.
From the gun.
All right, just make the tackle.
They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first
Takes
down.
us to the half.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters into book 10 time. For us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football.
Defense has played well outside of a few plays, especially the unfortunate, annoying deep bomb on the Bowling Green's final drive.
On the move from inside his 5.
We could potentially have the lead right now at 9-7. Instead, we're down 1.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this.
Nice tackle by Howard, who was a little high. Thankfully, he did not grab that face mask. We see a Carver. Oh, good tackle, Houston. Did we see Carver make a play? He's been quiet this week in the first half of this game.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Bowling. Hires
Oh,
on the move.
thankfully, it's dropped.
A missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down.
Nice job, defense. 3 and out.
Will try to pin
Offense
the
is going to have a great opportunity here, despite the, oh my,
He came so
booming
close
punt.
to hitting them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to
A monster punt. The rains have not been falling as of yet.
throw on 1st down.
Conklin steps up, probably smart,
Down and run.
gets 8.
Has a solid gain on the play before sliding. 2nd down.
Smart rush there by Conklin. Didn't fool around in the pocket. And then we, that's the one you catch, Burrell, really? If we don't get the first down, that's sad, man. And we're going to launch it deep. Moses can't hang on. Would have been an extremely hard catch. And we will go 3 and out as well.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team able to
I wish we ran it with Ramey on that when it was 2nd and 2.
offense will go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to
Oh, good blocks.
gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard
We've done well against the run for the most part.
They'll ride the hot hand.
But now they're running outside. And if number 1 got the block, he potentially would have been gone. Falcons are dominating on this drive. We have to do something to slow them down. And that's a good start. Cartheon makes a big tackle. Something he hasn't done for the last 2 weeks, but overall it's been a really solid player for us. Good pressure. Somehow Williams cannot break that up. Williams has been hot and cold, especially after giving up that ridiculous deep bomb, but 3rd and 3. We do have pressure. Need a sack, and we get it. Huge sack. Williams making up for his mistakes. We're able to face a critical punt. And this guy has a booming leg, so I suspect he will not kick out of the touchback. Actually, a pretty decent punt for them. Bowling Green has the corner out wide all alone, strangely. And Burrell actually has a big play, breaking tackles. Just shy of the 30.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
Conklin gets rid of it. Screen. Moses jukes a man. Oh, wow. Thought that was going to be a pretty negative play, but he ISO'd that defender and made him look silly out there. Rainey finally gets his first carry. It's decent. I thought he was going to go for the sideline.
1st and 10 coming up.
Got the first down. That's what's important. Swings out to Hardy. Does not get the block.
Could not make it.
Loss of a yard.
Winning
Hardy has been pretty quiet with Conklin at quarterback. Swing it out. Bro, short gain. But sets up a more third and manageable. Launches, open man, it's Odin. Caught. Huge catch. Over 100. Oh, a challenge? He had 2, maybe 3 feet in. Ridiculous challenge, but I'll take the timeout. Hand us that timeout. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Red zone trip. We need to finish. Great throw there by Conklin. And I don't know what we're doing. I do not know what we're doing, Conklin. And then he delivers, thought it was going to be a dot, but it was an errant pass low and behind Hardy for what would have been a touchdown. Now at this point, we might as well just take our 3. Do not take another sack, and that's exactly what he does. Thankfully, he steps up a little bit, and we should be able to make this field goal. But this is ridiculous at this point. Still volleys carrying if we're able to get in field goal range. We take our first lead since our second drive of the first quarter. Defense is going to have to step up again. They've allowed some big plays, but overall they played well. But they need to continue that. And this play is not looking good start. Bowling Green, easy first down to start. Wide open man. Cartheon makes a solid tackle. We've got to lock in though. Swinging, good tackle. 3rd and 6. Huge play here. Big opportunity to help the offense. Carver gets destroyed. Wow, too much time. Found his favorite target for a huge gain. They're up past midfield. He just needed time, and he was able to deliver. Bowling Green's moving pretty good, not gonna lie. And he's got blocks. Final plays here at the 3rd. Handoff, wide open hole, red zone trip. And that's gonna do it. We got to do better. We have to do better. Another big run. Howard catches him, but not before he picks up 7. Oh, there goes their quarterback. Takes a hit. Doesn't fumble. It's 1st and goal. Good start for the defense on that play. We're hoping for another red zone goal line stand. And it's a good start. 3rd and goal from the 6. Holding them to 3 would be huge. Especially since we can't finish in the red zone. Got pressure. Fumble. Ball's out, and their offensive lineman caught it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like
No
30 seconds?
way.
You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion.
We had a perfect scenario. But Bowling Green gets a little lucky. And they're going to get the lead back with a field goal. It's better than a touchdown, though. But the opportunity was there. That would have been huge. And we're going to take this out. Got up to the 20 at least. Was Nixon. We need a good drive. We need a touchdown. Bro, the screen doesn't work. Loss of a yard. Out to Moses. He gets 6. Sets up a 3rd and 5. A much needed first down is required here. And we're going to run. That's where we run the football. And now we got to punt it away.
They boot it away. Pulls it in at the 25.
Bowling Green's return man gets almost clotheslined by his blocker. And this is it for the defense. I mean, if we allow a touchdown, it's not over. But the way our offense is played, they need help. And Howard, we can't be giving that tight end open lanes. We have to be tighter.
I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Bowling Green's trying to take up time. And suddenly, oh, Carthion does not fall for it. Nice done. Nicely done. Thankfully, he didn't pitch it out in time. But I think we would have had someone out there to help. Good pressure. Nice. This has got to be the stop. It's 3rd and 11. Good pressure. Oh, nice. Just make the tackle. We do. The offense has opportunity. This is probably could be their last chance. It will be a touchback. 5:40 to go. If we're going to run with Rainey, do it on first down. 2nd and short. We swing out to Moses. Unwisely does a circle before running upfield for 2. Conklin, you got to get rid of it. Thankfully, he does. Now it's 3rd and 8. It's not looking pretty. Perhaps Odin could come up with a big play. No, it's Moses. A much needed first down. We will hand it. Rainey, he hesitates. Thought he could fake out defenders by acting like he was going up the middle and then cut it outside. Doesn't work. Terrible pass there. No gain again. Another 3rd and long. We just wasted so much time on those last 2 plays. And if we fail, we will punt. I have no doubt. Rainey has a chance here. First down. Up to midfield. Still need about 25 yards, and you cannot take a sack. What are you doing? Step up in the pocket. You're retreating backwards. Now you step up. Hardy can't hang on. Hardy couldn't catch it. And we're going to throw the screen. No chance. Oh, wow. We're going to go for this. I don't know about this. I mean, we kind of have to, but at this point, I think I'd rather just punt. But I'll be quiet. Odin has came through on a very unlikely catch. A much needed first. Just... Oh, what are you doing? Just give it to Rainey. Conklin, you're really making me angry. You are choking this game away with your negative plays. The best thing you could have done, got the first down, took contact unnecessarily, run the ball. Just run it out. And then we'll take our field goal. They have one timeout left. Don't go out of bounds. Thankfully, they called him in. Hand it off to Rainey. 2 plays in a row. Are you kidding me? Thankfully, Moses was wide open. Down to the 5. Apparently the 6. We do not need to throw anymore. Just run the ball. Oh, God. He got it out cleanly. Touchdown, Rainey. It's been a rough game for Rainey, but he gets us our first touchdown of the game. Why are we not going for 2? All right. Whatever. Defense, 46 seconds. They have no timeouts. They're taking it out. Beautiful. Beautiful. They have to go 87 yards. And it's picked off. The game's over. Howard got it. He's trying to take it all the way back. He will fall short to the 10. Thank goodness. We pulled this game off. We tried so hard to lose this game. We got it done. We got it done. Grayson Howard finishes it.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get
Conklin will nail it, and the game would come to a close.
Jumping in front of the pass, forget knocking it down. Catch the ball, pick it off, end the game.
We are victorious.
It's one thing to execute early in the game.
19-13.
Need the clutch plays, these guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene.
That Conklin had 300 passing yards, but he had lots of negative plays that almost cost us this. He had some good throws, I'll give him that. But like, look at that. Step up in the pocket, dude, wide open. Just a lack of awareness.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
We survive, though. We do survive. Conklin 309. Just 11 incompletions along a 33. Rainey just 41 on the ground, but did have our lone touchdown. Conklin had 24 on the ground. Would have had way more if he stopped with the sacks, but Moses had several huge plays in this game, had 89 yards, but Odom was the true MVP, 142 receiving yards, had the 4th down catch, had a deep bomb into the red zone, just massive plays, had 60 yards in run after catch. Burrell, just 25, Hardy, 8 yards, but I believe every single one of his passes were screens, and he was also wide open for a touchdown, but Conklin underthrew him. Fresquez, 17 yards, and Rainey had 28. Cooper, number 96, who gave up the first touchdown, had a sack. KJ Jefferson and Cameron Williams all had sacks. Grayson Howard with the lone pick and game-sealing turnover. KJ Jefferson was the one that forced that fumble, but we were unable to recover, unfortunately. But it did not cost us. We were victorious. We survived the Bowling Green Falcons. And now we will have a bye week. And hopefully get some good news in our recruiting. But I'm not sure. Still not sure on my approach. Championship contender does go up huge. Grayson Howard. He had some big tackles in this game as well, along with the pick. Oh no. We're going to need things to work out on this visit. Mizzou is tough competition. And this guy's problem is we're not very good at any of our deal breakers for him. But we could really use a solid guard. Gotta give it all we got. Oh, you bastards. This will help. Let's try to get aggressive. Ooh. What if I keep the 25 and we schedule the visit? And then we go hard sell next week. Try to make something happen for the 6'6" speed rusher. And our last 10. Go into that corner. Bryce Underwood is currently on top. Sim the bye week. Alright, big week for visits. What? It went down? That's crazy. Are we a 0-star program? Oh my, we gotta fix that. No, this is a huge week. Massive week. Oh boy. Set your 5. You're there. Alright, next week we'll take on the Ohio Bobcats. A massive game for MAC implications as well as our visits. A much needed victory. But before we leave, we will check the stats for the week 6 stat update. Isaac Riddick and Conklin have both played in 3 games. They've thrown almost identical passes. Conklin has thrown 1 less, has 1 more completion. But Riddick has 675 and 5 touchdowns, 2 picks. Remember, they were late in the game. He was trying to make stuff happen. Don't know how much of that we want to blame on him, but let's keep that in mind. Conklin, 554 and just 2 touchdowns in 3 games. No interceptions as of yet, though. Rushing, Rainey has been pretty solid. Has had some struggles, but 678 and 7 touchdowns. N had 92 and a touchdown in that 1 game he played in. 47 and a touchdown for Brown. Borders had 44 on 4 carries, 11 yards, pretty good. Burrell had 2 carries for 21. Conklin, 10 yards. Moses is our leading receiver, 302 yards and 1 touchdown. Odom has come on big the last 2 weeks. He's at 296 and 2 touchdowns. Burrell, 267 and 2. Hardy, 180 and a touchdown. He's kind of fallen off, but I don't know how much that's to blame on him. Seems like Conklin doesn't favor him too much, and he missed him on that would have been touchdown. Rainey has 119 and a touchdown through the air. Fresquez has caught all of his passes in the last 2 weeks, 24 yards. Ford had 22, and Orviento, our second tight end, has 19. Defense. Pretty lackluster sack numbers. 3.5 for Funa, 2.5 for Cooper. Howard has 2, as well as Williams. Carthion had 1. Jefferson, Tupula, Genty, and Warren Smith. 2 picks for Williams, Carthion, Howard, Houston, Taylor, and Weber, the defensive tackle and savior of the Zips game. Touchdown went to the fumble recovery by Jamal Buccelli. Forced fumbles by Carthion, Craver, and Jefferson. And no blocks, no safeties, I don't believe. in most snaps is Grayson Howard. Next time we play for the biggest game of the season. And how is our conference looking? We're in a decent spot, especially if we can win. We play both Eastern Michigan and Ohio. We have a win over Archon, and UConn fell. They lost 2 games. They're the only ones that have defeated us, and honestly, we should have won that game, but things happen. But we take on our biggest match next week. I'll catch you guys for it next time. Have a good one. Bye.